Alright, here we go. We are level 53 now, doing some questing in Fellwood on our enhancement shaman. We've got a few quests in this area. What's this? Somebody already picked it. Some wolves, some bears, and we need to get friendly or at least neutral with let's see, who is it? The feral bogs that occupy that tunnel up there. I already ran through it once. I almost died, but I made it through. So Timber Maw hold. Yeah, if we can get down to at least neutral so that they won't attack me when I'm running through that tunnel, because I may want to do it again someday rather than having to go back to the fight path and fly to Winter Spring when it's right there. Let's see. We can just start with probably the wolves and the... It's pretty straightforward. I don't have to put a drop item. It's all about the numbers. And I'll collect that in case I want to level cooking one day. I think I'm at 0 on cooking. I don't even know if I have the skill. No, I didn't buy it yet. I did buy fishing, but that's sitting at 1 on 75. So I need blood amber from these, and that is a drop. It's not automatic. Honestly, I know I've done this quest before. I don't remember what kind of drop rate the quest item has. I don't think it's 100% though. Which means this could take a while. At least they don't hit that hard. But neither do I. Alright, there's one. Let's see if I can get a clear cast. There we go. Clear cast with my level 1 lightning bolt, 1.5 second cast. Oh, I didn't save enough mana for first shot. Yeah, in the modern version of the game, you would probably be able to use herbalism on these, but alas, you cannot in WoW Classic. And yeah, I'll need to go south for this one. I've already been there once. You have to go collect the water, then bring it back, and then go back again. I did die the first time I went in there. I forgot that there are not only stealth mobs, but there are stealth mobs with a slowing poison. So I just flew up in there and instantly was in the middle of like 4 mobs. And couldn't get away. I thought I was dazed, but no, it was actually a poison. I think these people are looking for herbs. It's usually the reason if you're level 60 that you're roaming around Bellwood. me go. Yeah, Ghost Wolf does not remove movement impairing effects. Like the Druid travel form. No clear cast. Sad. Yeah, last 14 seconds. Ridiculous. I didn't need to do that. It's fine. Alright, maybe it is a 100% drop rate. Or I'm just getting really lucky. It's a pretty high number though, 15. If there was someone else doing this quest right now, this would be kind of a pain. Because there aren't actually that many at the farm. I guess I could put down a grounding totem. I think that would stop it. He's out of range. I could also interrupt it with Earth Shock, but... nice Wind Furies there. Why do I look green? Is it because I'm in Fellwood? Human. Alright, I think there's some more outside. I don't really love going into caves in this game unless it's required. Oh, maybe there aren't more outside. No. Alright. Back to the bears then. Parry? How does a bear parry? I love how you can use the large bear bone as a mace. Not sure why someone is putting it on the auction house. Requires level 23. Yeah, at level 23 I don't think that's a decent weapon. I think you can do better. I want him to cast Entangling Roots so I can see if this grounding totem will deflect it. But of course when I want them to do it, I'm not going to. Fine. Let's see, maybe I can pull this guy over. Pretty long way. It's under armor. Totem's already went down anyway. Oh. Bruiseweed, which I don't think I need anymore. Does it sell for anything? I'm pretty sure I have a stack of it, so it's not too bad. Leg bloom, I don't think I... Wow, that goes for a lot at the auction house. I don't think I need that. I do need golden sand Sam and mountain silver sage. Because I'm at 285 in alchemy, so what you do to get to 300 is make major healing potions. And the mats are not all that rare, so it's not too bad. But I don't have them now. Probably have enough golden sand Sam, but I don't think I have enough for the rest. Okay, so yeah, the grounding totem will deflect the entangling roots, as it should. Doesn't even consume the totem because there's no immediate damage from the spell, so that's nice. It does put the totem on cooldown, but I don't think that's a problem. Okay, just need 5 more. Clear cast, please. There we go. I don't really need all those totems, but actually surprised these mobs are not as bad as some of the others. Just in terms of the damage they do to me. I'm glad the respawn rate is pretty decent. Since you need 15 of the items. It'd still be a pain if there were other people here doing the quest at the same time. Dodge. Alright. 8 seconds until our Wind Fury runs out. Give me the proc. Perfect. Sadly, I think it's finally time to use the next level up on our drinks. 1344. Yeah, my mana pool has been so small as enhancement. I've been able to get away with using level 25. But it's getting to the point now where even if I wait for the whole thing, it's not. There's still like a quarter of my mana pool that's missing. So if I had been running Scarlet Monastery, I would probably have stacks and stacks of Moonberry juice, because I think that's what drops in there. Alright, let's do some wolves while we wait for respawns. It's good to be a shaman in the zone, because there are a lot of things that have either a poison or a disease. And the debuffs are pretty serious. There was one that was like, increases your time between attacks by like 35% or something like that. Pretty bad. If you're melee. I don't know what that guy's doing. I think I can pull this without getting the whole pack. This one isn't too bad. Physical damage taken increased by 12. But I will close it anyway. The cleansed wind blossom. Oh, I think that's what he's. No, he's level 54. He's looking for something else. I don't know why this guy is fighting too good. I hate to be rude, but I'm almost done in this area, so. This is not strictly true. I mean, I have, I miss. That's awesome for level 31 talent. I do have more bears and wolves I could do, but, I actually want to go work on the reputation grind up here. After I get this last amber. Oh, too slow. Yeah, so I think this quest up here will improve my Timber Maw hold reputation. We'll see. I don't know if you get it from just doing the mobs. Or from just doing the quest, or if you also get it for the mobs. We'll see. Hopefully for both, because they're pretty hostile to me right now. Or hostile, depending on how you want to pronounce it. Hello, fellow shaman. It almost looked like he didn't aggro when I urged him. But surely that's not correct. Of course he's got nature resist. Why wouldn't he? Just gonna stand there and cast on me. I should probably Timbermaw hold reputation has increased by 5. Okay. That's not a lot. So if we were going by that alone, it would take like 580? 560 kills? But I think you get a lot of reputation for the quests, so it's not going to be that bad. I'm not saying it's going to be fun, but it's not going to be that bad. Give me the clear cast. Fine. Calls for help. You son of a... Oh, he's level 54. It's not that bad, but... Oh yeah, that's a level 55. Ugh. Yeah, the higher level mobs are not super fun as enhancement shaman. Because you've got usually a big slow weapon. And you're not a warrior, so you don't have like an ability that does an instant attack. You've got Storm Strike, your level 31 talent, but it's on a 20-second cooldown, and the number of times I've had it dodged, buried, missed, whatever has been astronomical. What a nice dodge, bro. Take that curse. Okay, I think that's a reputation item. It's bind on pickup, so you can't just go buy a bunch of them. Where's that guy going? These two stack, right? Yes, okay. Good. Actually... Where am I turning this in? No, that's not it. He aggroed a few things. He doesn't care though. He's level 60 and a mage, so he's got blink. Bin Watchers call for help, so we'll just stay over here. I was too slow with the grounding totem. It's killing my heals. Yeah, that curse probably makes it worth keeping the grounding totem down at all times. Put some Avengers on this side. Oh, he's, I guess, power leveling to level 55? I don't know. He's level 60, so obviously he doesn't need to farm anymore. Unless he wants reputation or something. Alright, let's try our Storm Strike. Oh, it worked. That curse, man. Ridiculous. All right. Yeah, I assume he's farming reputation for some reason. Maybe trying to get the dresses. We've got respawns behind us. Come on. Thank you. Now I think that's the first morning glory dew I've gotten. Maybe we'll go back over to the other side here in a second. Bananas, or plantains rather. Yeah, I still have a few quests I can do in Ungoro Crater, but they're level like 55-ish. Which is doable. I don't think I would have wanted to attempt them at level 52, but I think we're fine now. Resist. Know if I need to save my Earth Shock for a heal or not. Because he should try and heal himself at some point. Ay, ay, ay. Too much nature resist on these mobs. Maybe the mage is just helping the warrior. I don't know. Are they in the same guild? No. I can't tell. My vision's not that good. I don't care enough to go over and look. I'm behind. I'm behind on the shaman. I thought I had 3 of those already. Well, at least we know that some of them spawn on the outside of the camp, so it's not a huge deal. Mage just cleared out this area. Level 57. I'm gonna leave him alone. I think he drops... Maybe he drops a quest item. An item that begins a quest, I mean. There's a thorium vein for someone. But... I mean, with full mana, I could probably kill a level 57, but... I could also just have bad luck with resists on my spells, and that would be it for me. Fearless Cloak of Spirit. Probably doesn't actually sell for 5 gold on the auction house. I had a Cloak of the Monkey, which means stamina and agility, which is generally pretty good for rogues, maybe druids. But it wouldn't sell for even 3 gold, so I don't think one with pure spirit is going to. Unless maybe you find a priest that's just really behind in that stat area. Desperate for some regen. Well, I do need the shaman, but I don't want the Avenger. I need one more watcher. See, if I cast this 5 times to get a clear cast. Yeah, it's still worth it. The mana cost is so low. It's fine. This guy is just gonna cast on me, so... I don't think I've seen one of these try to heal yet. I'm not complaining, I mean, that's great, but... It's an interesting mechanic, or lack of mechanic. So if I can find 3 more shaman, I'm done here. There's one, but he's in a pack of 4. So hard pass. Didn't watch her. Here we go. Yeah, clear cast only works for offensive spells. Or elemental damage spells, if you want to be technical. Nope, don't need him. Yeah, don't mind me just swimming in the green lake. Let's just get this guy out of the way. Hopefully he patrols back here. I don't know. Never mind. The paladin probably grabbed him. Yeah, it just suddenly got very busy around here. Oh, wait. Can I get to him? No. Shoot. Oh, I can get this one though. Oh, he's actually level 60, inviting me randomly to his guild. Alright, it's gonna take a few minutes for this to respawn, so we're just gonna do a bear. The trouble with these large bare bones is they don't stack. Oh, I thought they sold for more than 15 silver. That's a shame. What does it look like? Probably like a bare bone. Yeah. I'm gonna say that's a femur. Got no miners around here? Small thorium vein? Oh, son of a... You're level 60. You have better things to do. Please. Maybe he doesn't. They just really, I think, threw me on a layer where they're like, this guy is too lonely on the busiest server. He's grinding out these quests too fast. Need to slow him down a little bit. It's okay. I'll take this experience over ending up on a server that just completely empties out and has no players on. You go to work and there are like 5 people in the city. It's a sad situation. Although I do wish at times it was easier to just hop to another layer. But I guess that would be too OP. Particularly when it came to like gathering professions and things like that. It's like, oh, you need drink foil? Well, go to Ashara, spend 10 minutes there, hop up to a different layer, do another 10 minutes, over and over. I wonder... This guy is still up here. I might... Oh, he's surrounded by people now. I should have tried when I had the chance. Yeah, when he was there by himself, I definitely should have pulled. Because at level 57, if he's surrounded by 4 or 5 mobs, I don't even know if I could do that at level 60. Because I'll still have green gear, blue at best. See where our reputation is. Did not improve that much. Show its experience bar. Huh. Sad. What am I gonna get for this? 250? Alright, those vendor for 1 gold. These are slightly better. Okay, I can use 150. Come on now. And then you get 50 for how many feathers? 5. It's terrible. Terrible. Oh, but it made me... Okay. How did that happen? Oh, I see what happened. Okay. I was thinking the bar has to go down, like, to become less hated. But no, the bar still goes up. Alright. Yeah, what can I say? I'm dumb. So the bar went up. We're now unfriendly. I think that means they won't attack me. Let's see. They might be like orangish, but not red. Right. Okay. Perfect. I did already get the Winter Spring Flight Path, but I didn't go up to the Druid area. So we're gonna do that. Actually, should I do? Yeah, it's fine. I think back when I first played Classic, I never got past hostile with these guys. I don't know why. Maybe I just never did the Fellwood quests. I don't think there were too many reasons to go through that tunnel anyway, so. Do it once to get the Winter Spring Flight Path, and once to what is this called? Some Moonglade flight path, and that's pretty much it. I think if you're Alliance, you can get a pretty nice item from these guys, but yeah, the word flight path is here.
Farewell.
So what's going on in the middle? I think they use that zone in Cataclysm, yeah? I'm just curious. Thunder Bluff Flightmaster. I think Questy has a little bit of an error there. Let's go check it out anyway, because I'm just curious at this point. I do like how you just reveal the entire map when you go into town. And the map looks nothing like the maps in the rest of the game. They have like that sepia tone, but this is, well, it still has a bit of that, but it's mostly just green. Thunder Bluff. Oh, I wonder.
The winds guide you.
Yeah, exactly.
May the eternal sun shine.
Because if you're rolling a druid on Horde, your only option is foreign. And they probably don't want to make you wait until you're level 55 to come up here and see your own little camp. It's kind of weird that they call them a flight master, though. I mean, I guess maybe they do fly all the way to Thunder Bluff. It's a pretty long flight. Back in the days before you had a portal you could take everywhere.
Makra. Victory.
Because, yeah, that's probably... maybe not that bad, actually. Particularly if it goes directly and doesn't go like Orgrimmar, Crossroads, Thunder Bluff. Alright, we will, from here, we'll go drop the corrupted cat in the water. Oh, actually, you do that here, and then you take it back here. Strange raid key. And we'll also try and get this named NPC down here. I think I can do it. I don't know if I can do it without dying. I think he's got 2 mobs right next to him. So we might have to use our Stoneclaw and our Earthbind. The trick is trying to get the ads in the Earthbind totem, but not him. Yeah, Stoneclaw is one of those things. It's kind of useful for leveling, but has no purpose in endgame. When they added those huge earth elementals that you can summon and they can tank for a little while, I think those actually occasionally had some use, but I don't even remember when that happens. Is it TBC? Maybe Wrath? Just hanging out around the plant. Farming materials for, I don't know, Nax. That would be a lot of dedication to show for, like, Molten Core. We're lucky someone is already clearing this path. Otherwise it's pretty slow going because of the stealth mobs that have slowing poison. They can mess you up pretty bad. Oh, and I forgot when I died to turn find herbs back on. I was just thinking, like, why am I not finding anything? I mean, I'm not actively looking, but usually you come across some stuff anyway. And this zone has some, I think some pretty useful things. I don't know if you can find dream foil here, but there's some other stuff. Just, yeah. Well, every mob in the zone before we even get to where we want to go. Alright. Yeah. Shadow Bolt I don't mind. You know, a 4 or 5 minute curse is something else entirely. Thank you. Now he's human, so I can't dispel his slowing poison. Yeah, it's the rogues you gotta watch out for. Thank you. Maybe I have this fell cloth self or anything. It's not bad. Unleash the kitty. Jumps in the moon well and goes underwater. Oh, it's just gonna follow me home. Okay. Oh. Come on, cat, help. Yeah, he's only level 5. He's just a little guy. Forgot about these things. Gouge is kind of funny. Well, I was about to say kind of a funny ability for NPCs to have because they're just going to gouge you and then immediately hit you, which is going to wake you up from the gouge. But I suppose if you're casting a spell, it would interrupt that, so it's not entirely useless. Alright, while we're down here, we'll go turn this in. And we'll check on this camp to see if that NPC is up. That name. Particularly as a class that has a pet. That's just low. Gonna have to call the ASPCA on that guy. The time has come to cleanse Fellwood. Okay. As an herbalist, I can probably do that. Right. Oh, I need to take... I hope... Well... If I die doing this, that kitten is probably going to disappear. Alright. Sorry, we gotta go turn this in. Then we'll come back. I wasn't thinking clearly. Yeah, even if I survive, there's no guarantee that the cat is gonna stay with me for the whole duration. I don't know how the mechanic works, but I could easily see it after, I don't know, 10 or 15 minutes just disappearing. Because otherwise you would have people who would just never complete this quest. For the rest of their lives, they would have a green common kitten following them around in the game. I mean, maybe you have to leave the zone for it to disappear, but I don't know. Yeah, I mean, I don't love that in the modern version of the game there are flight paths every 10 feet, but sometimes it is a little annoying. These back and forth quests. Spending more time like getting from point A to point B than you do actually completing some sort of objective. Oh. Hopefully when I turn this in, she doesn't send me back there for the third time. Please accept your
What
cat
do you
back.
require? Dark Lady watch over you.
Do I have to talk to the kitten? Okay.
I'm listening.
The Forsaken will resort to any means necessary to crush the Alliance.
Embrace the shadow.
Alright. They're having a standoff over this plant. So you've got two people from this. Oh, no, they're both from the same guild. Never mind. So they're not being serious. Oh, I miss those days. Just having so much time you could stand around and wait for plant respawns. I'm curious. Oh. This is not actually... This is deep in a tunnel underneath, I think you enter here and you end up way over here. So it's not above ground, is what I'm saying. Because I actually went down in there when I was level 51 or 52. Someone had cleared most of the mobs, which is the only reason I was able to get down there in the first place. But there was nothing left for me to try and take down so I could get that quest item. the herbs. Let's go off-road a little bit. Oh, that was a mistake. No. See if I can at least get this part of the map revealed. This little fog of war area here. Apparently not. It's amazing they ship the game like this. It's not really like a necessary improvement for Classic, but I always found it annoying. Maybe I have to... Okay, there it is. Well, the music for this zone is very appropriate. He's gonna spawn over here. So maybe I can get the ads. And then he'll be by himself. No. Well, that was worth a try. Alright, 2 clear casts is very good news. Trimmer totem, trimmer totem. Hey. Not even swinging. Because getting fear turns off your auto swing. Alright. Well, I could have played that better, but it worked out. I got a little bit lucky. Well, maybe more than a little bit. I got like 4 or 5 clear casts. Which statistically is pretty unusual. It's a 10% chance. Yeah. He kind of... Yeah, so the roar guy spawned, and usually you've got a little bit of a grace period. So they'll spawn and not immediately go and attack you. Like they'll phase in, kind of have a period where they're not hostile, and then I mean you can attack them, but they won't attack you. But that time maybe it was just a visual glitch on my end or lag, or because I had already engaged that other mob. He phased in and immediately started attacking. At least that's how it appeared to me. And I'd already, I think, generated enough aggro on the other mob that it wasn't gonna switch over to the Stoneclaw Totem, so I just had to finish him first. Where's everybody going? Oh, maybe those were the guys that were camping on the plant. I don't know, is that required for an attunement of some kind? I don't remember. That might be what it is. Yeah, I think they got their plant and they left.
Greetings. Go with honor.
Do you have the beast's claw yet? It will pay for its crimes. I don't care if it's corrupt or just angry for living in such a dismal forest.
Strength. Fight well, friend.
All right. I have to get to unfriendly. Okay. What else? About the only other thing we have in Fellwood for now are the wolves and the bears. I don't know where I'll go next. I could probably go to Western Plaguelands and get that area started. Let's see. Yeah, this area. Level 52. Yeah. That might be the thing to do next. Just bring along the whole family. Or Ungoro Crater. I don't have too much left there. And what is there is level 55. Oh, no, I don't need Sungrass anymore. I'm done with that. I should put these on the auction house. It's not bad really. For stacking, you can get 3 gold. You have to make them anyway to level your alchemy. Or I guess you don't have to, but it's a convenient way to level alchemy. Because the mats aren't rare, and you can, unlike most potions, you can actually make a little bit of money. I think the mats cost less than the final product. Whereas for most things, like I did these to level up. He's paladin, he's fine. To level up alchemy, and the materials cost more than what you will get for those potions on the auction house. Speaking of which, to get to 285, what the guides recommend is... Right, he's not hostile. Good luck. Making... Oh, someone else is farming the grizzlies. Making major healing potions. But the trainer won't teach you how to make them. You have to buy a recipe from someone in Winter Spring. She only sells 1 copy at a time. And every time I've checked so far, it hasn't been there. Including early in the morning when I didn't think many people would be playing. Well, everybody respawned at once. Great. But of course the truth is I could probably just buy it on the auction house. It might cost me a little bit more, but I'd be surprised if it's super expensive. Oh, come on. Thank you. Yeah, there was one other recipe I had to go somewhere and buy. But I think you only had to go to Undercity to get it from the vendor. And then I was just curious, and I looked on the auction house, and it was actually selling for less on the auction house than it sells from the vendor. So I don't know if people bought it because they thought they could make a profit, and it turned out not to be the case. Or maybe it's also a drop somewhere out in the wild. I don't know. Thank you. The game's gonna punish me for the rest of the day. No more clear casts. Ow. You okay, buddy? I probably should have tried to grab that myself. I saw someone there earlier. I assumed he would get it and then only one person could, but maybe not. There we go. I should have sold some of this junk when I was back at the camp. Too many bear maces. Should go grab some wolves. Because there are some areas where they're kind of mixed together. And I don't want to have to like, need one more wolf and then have to do 2 more bears just to get it. After that, do I really? Oh, okay. Dodge. Dodge, parry. Dodge. Yeah, that's the terrible thing about enhancement. No mana pool whatsoever. They really didn't figure out the whole gear situation for kind of... I can't even call it an off-spec because... I mean, it's a tree in the game. So clearly Blizzard wanted someone to use it. But they didn't design any gear for people to use it. At least not initially. We also had the weird situation where They thought maybe shaman were gonna be tanks. Because your Urshock generates additional threat, which is only useful if you're a tank. And like there's a talent somewhere where you get additional armor. Yeah. It's like, what is that about? Yeah, let's just take a look at our talents to work from. Chance to block attacks with shield. Useless. Chance to dodge. I'd be surprised even if, as a PvPer, if you would take that one. No, she didn't give me any. I don't know. I'm doing things in the wrong order, apparently. I guess you've got to gather regular herbs, then she'll give you salve, and then you can go to the corrupted plants. Ow. It's a little closer than I thought. Let's see, Star Ruby, 79 silver on the auction house. I think we can get rid of that. I could probably, I mean, I've been saving these food ingredients, but based on how cheap they are on the auction house, I probably would have just been better off not using in the inventory space. It's like I have a bank alt and I just sent him all these materials in the hopes that one day I'll level cooking, but I mean, if this sells for 1 silver, that's kind of a waste of time. Let's see. How many more bears do I need? 2. 2 bears, 2 wolves. Got plenty of random food. Let's go with the lowest, 13. Right. There we go. Alright, just one more wolf and 2 more bears. Two debuffs at once. A knockdown and a hamstring. I speak to Salva. So he's, yeah, okay. So he's actually over in Winter Spring. It's not like he's right here in the middle of the tunnel. At least according to the quest description. No. There are a couple of spawn points up here. Yeah, is this the Alliance flight path? I remember for the longest time I didn't know this thing was over here. Yeah, okay. Then I finally leveled an Alliance character. Alright, so what I'm gonna do, just gonna... Where do I turn this end? Oh, this goes all the way back to Feralis. Alright, so I'm just gonna run through the tunnel again. Turn in this quest. Go back to Everlook. See if that... I have not looked into it yet. What, why are you obsessed with it? What are you enjoying about it? Is that a private server? Or a different MMO? Alright, I don't have 5 of those. There's some golden sand salmon down there that I could use, but... Okay. Yeah, I haven't done the private server thing. I understand the appeal for sure. you know, you can get different kinds of gameplay. You don't know where to start. That's fair. It's kind of interesting you see, or at least I see, ads on YouTube for those servers. Considering Blizzard really doesn't like them too much. Or at least, I don't know if they still care, but they used to get quite upset about those. Okay, so that's like old school Ultima Online PvP rules. You would... here's this guy. Yeah, whatever was on you at the time, like... it was gone. Unless you could get, like, a friend to loot you first. I have thought at times that, like, WoW needs, a bigger penalty for dying in the game, but they didn't really design the game that way. Because just dying is so easy. But, I mean, that is what makes hardcore servers interesting. But I can only watch hardcore players. I don't think I could level 1. Because it takes me so long. I'm not going to show you what my plate is on this character, but there's just too much of a time investment. And if I like randomly died yesterday, granted I was being stupid, but if I were playing a hardcore server, it would be the most boring thing imaginable because I would just never take any risk at all. Particularly once I got past, like, even level 10. I would just try and farm, like, one mob at a time all the way to 60, which would be excruciating. But yeah, that sounds like a cool system. What is this? Ice cap? I don't know if I need that, but it is kind of funny in WoW how, well, he aggroes from pretty far away. Just distract him for a second. And now we're gonna leave. The loot system in WoW is pretty funny, yeah. How some mobs just don't seem to have anything at all. I mean, I get why it's that way, but I think it would be interesting to try something like what you're saying, where, like, if you want caster gear, you know, you target casters. Okay. Yeah. The truth is, like, my PvP skills are so bad, I would probably just constantly get massacred in that game. Back in the day, I tried Arena and WoW, and I mean, it was fun, but I was probably always the worst player in our group. And people, like, if I had a druid, for example, back then, people were like, oh, you know, just team up with a warrior. It's so easy. You can't possibly lose. And, like, we would lose. I had a friend I played with doing PvE stuff. And he's like begging me to go into arenas with him on my druid. Because he was a warrior. He's like, it is impossible to lose. We will easily get, like, whatever a decent ranking was back then. And no, we got demolished pretty much all the time. PvP just requires like a faster... Well, you have to improvise, right? Every team is going to be a little different. Every game is going to develop a little differently. Whereas with PvE, you know, if you do any encounter enough times, like, eventually you're going to get it. Because the mechanics are going to stay relatively the same. RNG, yeah, can affect the encounter a little bit, but there are only so many different combinations you can see in PvE. Whereas PvP, it's unlimited. Some like group compositions are going to be more popular than others, but you know, eventually you could encounter like Paladin 2 Hunter group in a 3v3. It's like, oh, that's weird and probably not very effective, but we've never played this before.
Yeah, what do you want?
She still doesn't have this formula that I need. Alright, well, I'll sell her my junk anyway. Alright, we're a long way from 1,000 gold, which is what we'll need when we hit level 60 for our epic mount. But I don't expect that to happen anytime soon.
Keep it real.
Yeah, I'm just gonna log out here. Maybe I'll check 1 or 2 more times later to see if she finally has the major healing potion recipe. So I can do that and then hopefully max out my alchemy at 300. But that will be it for now. Thank you for watching, and if you chatted, thank you for that as well. And have a good rest of your Wednesday.